Yo, what up, people? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good, people? Listen, I got a letter from a listener, so I'm gonna read this letter, and I'm going to answer the question in the letter. This one's interesting. So this one says, "Dear Mr. Locario, I want to remain anonymous. I've been listening to your audios and videos on MrLocariotv.com and AlexSexyNaked.com. I've been studying the game for a long time now. I am ashamed to say my deepest, darkest secret is I am still a virgin. Not getting any sex has made me watch a lot of porn, masturbate, fantasize about what it feels like to have sex with regular women, video models, porn stars, and actresses. I've also read about other people's sex stories online. Pleasing women sexually, giving her orgasms, making her feel good. Not having the skin-to-skin contact with her, I feel ashamed. I have not intervened in any sexual activity ever. I have not told any of my friends because the confession is too embarrassing. I am shy. I'm in my early 30s. My confidence is not the best. I've been keeping to myself recently, not going out much and being social. My system is confidence, believing it could happen. I'm still working on that. Going out there and looking for women in various places, approaching her direct or indirect, building rapport so she feels comfortable and is able to trust me, and then the seduction stage. I have reached sexual escalation once. I was out raving, dancing with a girl, kissing her on the neck. We were hugging each other. I was rubbing her legs. She would not let me touch her booty, but when I tried to take things further, she would not let me do it. That is the furthest I have got. I'm not going to force myself on her like an idiot. If I do get the opportunity to get her naked, when it is time to have sex, I won't know what to do. I will probably come too quickly, because I am not used to intercourse with women. I will look like a novice that might turn her off. Obviously, I don't want to remain a virgin forever. I'm beginning to think there's something wrong with me. I feel like a void must be filled, and me having sex is going to fill it. Excuse me. I want as much sex as I can get, like every other heterosexual man, undress her, kiss her from head to toe, make her feel those sexy things. I want to fulfill pleasure and give her the best sex I could give her. I should have had sex so many times and created nice memories for myself like everybody else. I am not too keen on dating sites. Can you give me your honest and best advice? Yours faithfully, a regular listener. All right, so this dude writes me this email. He's telling me he's a 30-year-old virgin and he really wants to have some sex. He said he came close a couple times. All right, so first thing I would say is you really, really first got to work on that confidence, man. And just within the whole email, I mean, this is like, it's actually a letter this guy wrote. And actually, this dude typed out a letter and mailed it to me. Okay, so I have the paper in my hand now. This is interesting. But anyway, in the letter, the whole letter you're saying, like, you say confidence isn't the best. And so like the thing you need to really work on first is the confidence and believing that you can actually have sex. Because I think what's really happening here is that the fact that you haven't had sex, there's something in the back of your mind telling you that you can't get it or it's hard to get, which is why you're not getting it. That's partly why you're not getting it. You understand? So what happens is that when you interact with girls or you talk to girls, sometimes is that you'll talk to them or interact with them, and in the back of your head you're feeling like, well, I'm never gonna have sex, and then you give off that energy of a guy that's kind of like, like the woman can feel that there's something kind of like not all there with you. If something's off, that's off-putting to them, that's making them not give you the sex because you're projecting or putting out that energy as if you're the type of dude who she shouldn't be fucking with. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's really coming from you. A lot of you guys, you got to understand that a lot of times when you're not getting what you want from these women is because in your own mind you feel that there's something wrong with you. You feel you don't deserve it. You feel you don't deserve hot chicks. You feel that, oh, why would this girl give me her number? You have those those things in the back of your head. So then when you're talking to a girl, or you're trying to talk to a girl, or try to get with a girl, that is coming out. You're not technically saying it like, hey, I'm afraid that you're not going to give me your number, but the way that you're acting is dictating that, that statement. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that could be happening for you. And also, you said that you've been keeping to yourself recently and not going out much and being social. And see, that's another problem. You have to go out. You have to talk. There's no way around this. Like, real talk. You guys, you got to understand that you have to put in effort. You have to put in the effort in order to get something out of it. It's just like anything else in life. See, a lot of times you guys will pick up these pickup artist books and you try to find the magic pill or the magic thing to say to a girl, the easiest way to do these things, or say these 3 magic words, and she is going to, jump into bed with you. And even in my book, I tell people, if you go to my site right now, MrLocario.com, and you get my ebook, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, on the page is a sales page, and it tells you about the book. And I'm saying, look, this book is not for people that's looking for pickup lines or some, goofy shit like that, because that's not what really works. What really works is the effort that you put into it. When you understand, what to do, and you understand that you got to put in some effort, that's when the results are going to happen. So, you can't really stay home and not be social. You understand what I'm saying? You have to go out there, and you actually have to talk to people. You just, keeping to yourself and not going out, you're not going to get any sex. It's just not going to happen. You understand? I mean, unless you go on, dating sites, and you say you're not too keen on dating sites, and you could go on dating sites, you could go on, online dating sites, or try to, talk to girls online. But you don't want to just stick with that, because you still want to build your social game, and also, and you need to actually have a face-to-face conversation with these girls in order to see, how the vibe is between you and women. You gotta see how that your body language is gonna be when you're chilling with them, and you gotta see how you act and react to certain things, which builds up your skills when you're talking to these women. You understand? So you gotta go out and gotta be social. And another thing I found interesting, and this is very important, very, very important. You said I like to build rapport so she feels comfortable and is able to trust me, right? And a lot of guys got to listen to this, man. You do not have to make women feel comfortable in order for them to want to fuck you. I'm going to say that again. You do not have to make women feel comfortable for them to fuck you. And what I mean by that is, a woman, she's not going to fuck you unless she's somewhat comfortable around you, but you do not have to make her feel comfortable. So what that means is that a lot of you guys, what you do is you try so hard to act a certain way, be a certain way, and you say, oh, let me do this, or let me say this, or let me be this way, so she will be comfortable. You understand what I'm saying? But the thing is that what you have to do is be comfortable with yourself, and then she will be comfortable around you. You understand what I'm saying? If you're comfortable with yourself, if you're comfortable with who you are, if you're comfortable with what you're saying and doing, she will be comfortable around you. Why? Because she can sense and see that you're comfortable with yourself. She can sense and see that you are confident and you are being who you are. Then she's going to feel comfortable around you, because you're not trying to project this image, or trying to impress her too much, or trying to do so many things. Because the thing is that what happens is, when, this is the reason why a lot of chicks don't really fuck with nice guys, or quote unquote nice guys, because they can tell that you're being nice or acting nice to impress her. And then she looks at you like, okay, this guy's up to something, because he's not just chilling. He's like trying too hard, too soon, she can tell that you're really trying hard. You understand? To make her comfortable. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing is that if you just be yourself, if you just chill and you do your thing and you be who you are, then she will be comfortable. You understand what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of times I've been around girls and I've said and did some crazy shit or just said some like off the wall shit or whatever. And the girls would be like, "Oh my God, you're so crazy," and blah blah. And they still flirt with me because, I could say some stupid shit, and she's gonna be feeling it because she knows that I'm just chilling and being who I am. You understand? So that's the thing. You guys just have to be yourself, and these chicks will be comfortable around you. Don't try hard don't try to make her comfortable. You understand what I'm saying? She's gonna automatically be comfortable if you're comfortable with who you are. All right, so take that into consideration. You got to really understand that concept. All right. Also, just in general, and I always say this, you got to talk to a lot of women, dude. You understand? You got to talk to a lot of women, and I know you said you're shy, and the thing is that what you can do to get over the shyness, right, is first, I was saying, get your confidence up, and with your confidence, like, you have to think about, and the easy way to get your confidence up is, think about something that you're good at or something that you like about yourself, and focus on that or have that in the back of your head. That'll build your confidence, is a good start to build your confidence. Then when you go out there, and you're being social, you understand the thing is that even if you're shy, a good thing that you can do is start off just by, let's say if you're at a party or you're just anywhere, you know what I'm saying? Just start off by saying hi to people or what's up. And even, it doesn't have to even be a woman. You know what I'm saying? You can start off, like, if you are walking out of an elevator and you see a guy coming through or whatever, and or you're in the elevator and he comes through, you just be like, "Oh, good morning." You know what I'm saying? Anything. You just get in the habit of being social. Once you get in the habit of being social, just talking to other people, then, it becomes a little bit easier for you to get over that shyness, and it becomes easier for you to talk to women. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because you're just, basically making yourself into a sociable person. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then once you start to get into that groove of being social, you talk to a lot of women, a number of different women, because like you said, I've reached sexual escalation once. You said I was out raving, dancing with this girl, kissing on her neck. We were hugging each other. You said, but then you said when I tried to take things further, she would not let me do it. Right? And what's going to happen is that there are going to be a lot of girls who you are trying to have sex with and fuck with or do stuff. They're not going to let you do it. I had a friend once who had a chick. He was talking to this girl, took her back to the crib, kissing, touching. They got naked. He's laying on his couch. He puts the condom on. So he's sitting down on the couch, and he's ready to get it popping. The girl's about to get on top of him, and then he said that the tip of his dick was right about to get on her, get up inside of her. And she jumped up and said, "Yo, I can't do this. I gotta go." You know what I'm saying? So there's going to be a lot of times where you fucking with girls and the shit is not going to happen, which is why I say you got to talk to a lot of women. You understand? Because half the chicks you talk to ain't shit going to happen. More than half in a lot of cases. So you really got to get your numbers up and talk to those girls. And again, I was saying that, you might in the back of your head be thinking, "Oh, I can't do it. I can't make this happen." And what you're gonna need to do is that since you're a virgin and you're really fiending to have sex, probably because you haven't done it. What's gonna happen is that if you're not careful when you're dealing with these girls, you're going to be acting in a certain way that's going to show that you're kind of fiending for some ass, and then that's what's going to probably turn off a lot of girls. You understand? So while you're out there talking to these women, you still got to kind of relax a little bit. Like, don't act too thirsty, because that's what could really kill it for you, and it's kind of be this thing where the fact that you're acting thirsty is what's going to make the woman not want to fuck with you, and then as a result you're not going to be having sex, and then the next time you try to get with a girl you're going to be acting thirsty because you ain't having sex. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be that cycle. And or you, like I was saying before, you probably believe you can't get it. So while you're talking to these girls, you're interacting with these girls, in the back of your head, you're going to be like, damn, I don't know. I don't think she likes me. I don't think I'm going to get some ass. So if you still have that mind state, that's going to fuck you up too. So you got to really be confident about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's because the thing is that your fear of, being embarrassed, or your fear of not getting it, or that thirsty energy you might be putting out, all these things could be stopping you from getting the ass. So you got to really, put that in check, or check yourself and make sure you're not projecting, that type of energy. Right? So, and the thing too is that, you were saying that you are embarrassed and you're kind of ashamed of it. And the thing is that, real talk, like, you don't need to be ashamed of that shit, man. Because you being ashamed of it, of being a virgin, is what is going, that shame is what's going to be taking up, like, space in your head. And you don't need that type of energy while you're out there talking to these chicks. You understand? I look at it like this. It's better for you to own up to that shit than for you to be ashamed of it. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, truthfully, if I was you and I'm talking to some girls or whatever, and, let's say the conversation of sex comes up and she's like, oh, tell me, like, a crazy place you've had sex or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want to tell her that you're a virgin, you could be like, yo, look, I don't really feel like talking about my sex life right now, whatever, and that's cool, so you don't really have to deal with it. But, on the other hand, if you want to own up to it, you be like, look, girl, man, I'm a virgin, I never had sex, and most girls aren't gonna believe you anyway. They're like, get the fuck out of here, whatever. Like, nah, for real, I didn't have sex. I'm chilling right now, and, if I do find a chick who I'm feeling, then yeah, I'm gonna have sex with her. But right now I ain't really finding. And I mean, you seem cool, and you know what I mean? Like, maybe it could be you if you act right. You might be the one to take my virginity, but other than that, I'm chilling. You understand what I'm saying? Like, because if you had that type of attitude, just you see the way I was saying it, like, if you had that type of attitude about you being a virgin, you understand what I'm saying? Imagine you telling the chick that in that tone and that energy is just like, look, whatever, like, it's all good. I might fuck you if you act right. I might fuck you. You might be the lucky chick to get me. You know what I mean? Like, that's more confident than you, and that's you owning up to it, and that's better than you feeling ashamed of the fact that you're a virgin. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's all about everything, and this is what I want to tell you, is that everything starts with you. So you have to work on that confidence. You have to go out, be more social. You have to be comfortable with yourself first, and then women will be comfortable around you. You have to talk to more women. You understand what I'm saying? And like I was saying before, you might be stopping yourself by you acting thirsty maybe around the girls, or not believing in, that you can get chicks. You understand what I'm saying? So it all starts with you. So you got to work on those things, man. All right. And, that's all I really wanted to say, man. Just work on that confidence, be more social, be comfortable with yourself, talk to more women, and check yourself while you're, chilling with these women. Like, if you sense that you're being too thirsty, if you sense that you're being, like, your confidence isn't up, you just got to work on those things. And eventually you will start getting more sex, dude. I promise you just got to work on it. You just got to put in effort, and you got to go out there and talk to these ladies, man. And if you don't got my book, man, go get the book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, at MrLocario.com. Read that, go over it, follow the steps, and really follow it. Because a lot of times guys, they'll want to go out there and do stuff, get these chicks and get it popping, but you got to really put in that effort and put in that work and follow the steps and make shit happen. You understand what I'm saying? And keep going with it, keep doing it. You understand? It's the same thing like working out. You ain't gonna get that six pack and the muscles by just thinking about it or just talking about it. You gotta put the action in. You gotta work on it. You gotta make it happen. All right. So that's about it, man. And if any of you guys, girls, whoever, got any more questions, hit me up, MrLocario.com, ILookSexyNaked.com. Holla at me if you got any questions at askmrlocario@gmail.com. All right. So I'm out of here. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below so you can send me a question and I'll do a video on it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which gives you 7 tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And number 3, I want you to click the link under that to go to badboymembership.com, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.